Hello, welcome to Talkers Reviews. Usually I try to make a bit of a funny intro or something, but this time I didn't really know how to do it, because this is a game about Japan and conquering it and influencing it in the feudal Japan, but it's really not, it's just abstract. So yeah, but it's really pretty as well. So let's just dive into it and see how this works.
Hello.
Every player has a lot of tokens here, and unfortunately they only have access to 5 of them at a time. So they are behind the screen, face up, and on my turn I can choose one of these tiles to put anywhere on the map, as long as it's a free location. But these tiles, they have different symbols, but fortunately all the symbols are explained here on the player screen for me to have easy access to. And all players have identical pieces of, identical icons on the pieces. The only difference is which ones you have chosen or drawn randomly. In this game you have 3 types of goods here. You see, you have corn and buildings and religion or Buddhas. So you have tiles that represent each of these symbols, like so. You see corn and house and Buddhas. So corn cannot be used against houses or Buddhas, and these cannot be used against the other ones. So corn for corn, house for house, and Buddha for Buddha. Also you have these wild cards here that can be used for any of these resources. So you have to spend them wisely. The game itself is very simple. On my turn, as I said, I place a tile. So I can place a tile here. So as you see now, I have a Buddha here with a 4. So right now it's adjacent to these 2 figures. So he has 4 influence against both of these figures. So the next player is green. He's going to play a Buddha here. So now he has 3 influence against my 4. And red, he wants to have influence here. So this building influences this one, but not the corn. And then yellow comes and he plays a corn here. So let's see who wins this one, because when a piece is surrounded we score it. So 4 corn against 0 corn against 0 corn. So yellow gets this one behind the screen. Then it's red again, and red places a corn somewhere else on the board. And green places here. So now, let's see, this is a wild card, so it counts as 2 influence against both these figures. So 3 plus 2 is 5 against 4, so green get this one. And this is how we continue the game until a set number of pieces has gone from the board, or until 3 of them are tied for scoring. And that's the rules of the game, actually. Well, you guessed it, this game is totally abstract, but still, the theme actually works. It is very pretty with these really dark black figures on a light and bright and colorful board. It really functions well. Just look at these pieces. It's absolutely stunning. I think it's really stylistic or something. I do adore this version of Samurai. Also, the old version had nice pieces as well, but I think it works now better. It's just they improved it somehow. The game itself is quite fun as well. So yeah, you basically place pieces down here on the board, but you also have other pieces, like let's see this one. This icon here, the red one in bottom, it allows me to play one more tile after this one. And this tile, for instance, allows me to swap locations of 2 pieces. Just like that, and then I can do something else. So it can really hurt another player or benefit yourself. You can also play horses or boats that allows you to play more at a time, so you can quickly surround a building or a piece that you want. And you can also reuse one of your earlier tiles one time with the 0 here, this one. You can use this one and reuse one of your old tiles again. So the game has a lot of options, and you really have to think ahead, especially with many players. So this works good with 2 players. You have a smaller map, of course. But with 4 players, you have a bigger map, but I have to really compensate for the fact that things might happen before it's your turn again. So with 4 players, you have less control of what's happening here, but still, I do like this game a lot. So this is a definite recommendation for me, and just look at it pretty. It is an old game, a very old game, but still it holds its ground. It works very fine today, nothing wrong with it, just a theme without the theme, so to say. Okay, thank you for watching this episode of Talkers Reviews. I hope I see you again in the next one. And also remember, please check out my Patreon account, and you can see how you can affect the future game I'm going to review. So check it out and see if I can help. Also, any comments you make, please make them on either my blog or on the Board Game Geek, because I don't get notifications from the YouTube comments. So thank you for that. Okay, see ya.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.